The Second Sino-Japanese War, 1937–1945. Beginning with the Marco Polo Bridge incident, Japan's full-scale invasion of China brought immense suffering and death, an act that Chinese narratives describe as the most brutal phase of their humiliation. Brutal invasion. The Imperial Japanese Army occupied major Chinese cities and engaged in widespread atrocities against the civilian population. The Nanjing Massacre, 1937. This event is one of the most notorious war crimes of the era. Japanese forces captured the then capital city of Nanjing and massacred hundreds of thousands of civilians and unarmed soldiers. Human experimentation. Japan established experimental labs, most notably Unit 731, where thousands of Chinese civilians and prisoners were subjected to lethal biological and chemical experiments. Forced labor and sexual slavery. Japanese forces subjected millions of Chinese civilians to forced labor and forced hundreds of thousands of women into sexual slavery as comfort women. Consequences and modern legacy. Japan's actions during this period contributed to the fragmentation of China and the loss of territory and influence. The First Sino-Japanese War, in particular, was a turning point that demonstrated China's vulnerability and the shifting balance of power in East Asia. Japan's rise as an imperial power also set the stage for future conflicts in the region, including World War II. Intensified nationalism. Japan's military aggression during the Century of Humiliation deeply impacted Chinese nationalism, which was strengthened by anti-Japanese sentiment. Resentment and diplomacy. This period's legacy continues to inform Chinese politics and is frequently cited to justify China's growing military and naval power. It is also a source of ongoing diplomatic friction and tension between China and Japan.